Hi YouTube, AC Dodd here. Here's something different for you. I thought I'd give you the opportunity to look at tuning from a customer's point of view. Here's part one. Let it warm up a bit more. So yeah, mixer screws out, cast iron screws out. We've got a long choke cable on there, which is not a flexible one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it was all arse. But it's all good, because it's working.
It is, it sounds
Right.
a million times better already.
So what we now need to do is, now we know it works, we can just get the ignition time so it's going to start, and then we can start tuning. So this isn't tuning at the moment, this is just working.
Yeah.
Two timing marks on that.
Yeah, I think one of them I put as a fast idle one.
Sounds better now, doesn't it?
Sounds much better, yeah.
Right, that's now baseline. See, when you're getting baseline,
Yeah, virtually nothing, isn't it? Yeah.
have it anywhere you like.
Much nicer. That sounds so sweet now, doesn't it?
Yeah. So,
It's better like a box of nails.
so that's now baseline, yeah? So that's back where it should be.
Okay, that's our starting point.
That's starting.
It sounds a million times better already. It actually sounds like it's going to go as well, doesn't it?
It always amazes me how people have lost the ability to be able to baseline an engine. So if I say we baselined it, is the timing basically right? Right. I advanced the timing and then I put it back. So I'd say your timing probably wasn't far off. All right. But the carburetor was not in the right streak. So
Yeah.
anyway. Now we've got them all in the right place. Now we've got to just finish it. All right.
Beautiful.
And this is the thing with tuning, it's people are like, yeah, but you haven't changed any bits. I say, yeah, it's not about changing bits, it's about making all the bits work as they should. I said, that's why it's called tuning.
Yeah.
No one can tell you what yours going to need. You've got to come around, listen to it, understand what it's doing and correct it.
And that's almost that magic art bit around it, isn't it?
But it's not, like for me, it's not magic.
Once it's the process, though, isn't it?
I can hear and feel it.
Yeah.
Right. So I know another way to describe it. It's instinctive. Right. So for me, I don't need to think about this. I can hear it, feel it, and just know what to do. Right? I've always been able to do that. It kind of clicked when I was young, and it's been there ever since.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sounds lovely. Sounds good now.
So,
No, finish.
that's what I'm saying, yeah. So you know, a lot of people they call me out, and this is what I'm doing. It runs like this, but it's now got flat spots. So now this is ready for tuning. All right.
Yeah, cool.
So getting over that first hump of getting the thing running and getting it so it, you know, reports for duty is one of the biggest hurdles.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to warm up. So it's like butter wouldn't melt in his mouth. And a lot of people say that, oh, it's like a magic art. Well,
it is if you don't understand it and you haven't got the processes right. Yeah.
But as I say, I can't explain some of it. It's an instinctive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas this is like, I know straight away. Yeah. There's a reason why my sticker has a distributor and a carburetor on it. People are like, what's it like? I said it's the same problems on every car's the same. Distributor and they're like, yeah, but can't people sell it? And it's like, no, they tell you they can. They don't know which way to hold the strobe light. They don't know, you know.
Yeah.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I said that's the problem. But, you know, it's not difficult. But people have just lost that ability to pick up a strobe light and go, right, that's the right timing.
Yeah, they have. But that's you can blame modern technology for that, can't you? Because it's all run with boxes now. It's all bolt on, bolt off.
You know, the computer does it all, right?
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
So what we'll now do is let's see what we've got here. All right, then I'll give you that. That's the right call. Loose wires are holding. Need to be a bit careful with those in the future.
Yeah, some of those are from where I put the rev counter in.
Okay. They're all right.
Yeah, I did check the resistance of the lead, so I thought maybe we're within. And I've only got BP5 ESs in.
Well, you're all over this one, aren't you?
And I gapped them at 25 pound.
Sorry, did you say you gapped a spark plug?
Well, yeah. I didn't get that astounding face. Hang on, try again.
Yeah, hang on. Did you say you gapped a spark plug? What's going on? We've got mini owners gapping spark plugs. This is excellent. I'm going to check anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
But that's one of the reasons why it's running so well.
Yeah.
Because all the bits are right. Yeah. So, that's where we did. So you set at 25. So I like the fact you gapped it, but you gapped it wrong. This is 35 for this system.
Is it?
This is a high power system. All right. So the very fact you gapped it is good. So well done. But you need to know the ignition system. If this was a conventional ignition system, that would have been the correct setting.
Right.
But this is a 65D high power system. So this has 35.
Right.
So we'll do that now.
So the electronic distributor, etc., makes it the high power system, is it?
It's not just the dizzy. What makes it high power is the coil. All right.
Okay.
But the dizzy is what fires that coil. So the dizzy is capable of running a high power coil.
Right.
So to utilise it, you need to fit your spark plugs with a gap that can best use that increased output. And the reason why you have to get these right is because it affects the ignition of the fuel mix. And what that basically means is, if we don't set this, yeah, it'll run all right, but actually I can run leaner part throttle readings with the right gap.
Right.
And the more power you have in the coil, and the bigger and the more energy you can get through the spark plug, the leaner we can ignite. And when you're on a road car, lean part throttle running with no misfire is key for good economy. And of course, unfortunately, people get tied up with power. That needs fuel. No. Power is when your foot's hard down, right? So that's fine. When you're at part throttle and you're cruising, you don't want power. What you want is efficiency. So you want a good clean burn and get the most bang you can out of the least fuel you can put in the cylinder. And then you have a nice car that cruises nicely and it's efficient. And therefore you have a car that's a proper road car, so it's efficient, economical, and when you put your foot down, it goes. That's the idea.
Colour of those plugs aren't too bad, are they?
No. There's a reason for that. She had a huge headache.
Help balance it well. I don't think I saw the 35 thou gapping thing on one of your videos in. Obviously only clocked the 25 thou one.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so having got the engine started, got the blocker on there, got the engine baselined and it's running fine, so I've started the tune. So I've gone through, checked the coil's the right one, got the right resistance. The timing was somewhere near right, so I've checked that, that's all good. Check the HT lead resistance, 1.6 ohms, typical Lumination, good set of resistances there. And it's got a new set of BP5 ES plugs in. So this is another owner that's been watching one of my watching my videos, so I can tell because he's already gone through and made sure the resistances are right. The only thing that he did get wrong, which is an easy mistake to make, is he did gap the plugs. So amazingly, that's very good, but he closed them down to 25 thou. But as we all know, with a 65D and a high energy ignition, 35 is the order of the day. So I've re-gapped the plugs. Now I can turn my attention to the carburetor. So let's get the engine running.
Been leaned right off a bit to get there.
What needle's in there?
No idea.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's actually right. 2000, 3000 goes a bit lean at 4 and it's too lean at 5. So we'll have a look, see what the needle is, and then we'll go from there. But it doesn't, it's not acting like it's got a standard needle in it.
Okay.
So you'll need a lot leaner than that. That's all in lovely condition, brand new.
It was a good buy 30 years ago then.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Right, AEM, so that's going to be too lean at the top end. So what I'm going to do with this one is, because the fueling, this is, so what this tells me is this carburetor was a brand new carburetor off a late Mini Sprite 1275 engine. It's got the same needle as 1275, it's got the same carb spec, it's all brand new. So you bought a carburetor basically brand new off a Sprite engine, which is great. You know, it's a good carb for a 998. So we're fueling okay, just we start to go a bit lean. So I'm going to modify this needle now to basically weight this up and to make it fuel properly all the way up the rev range, and we should be good to go.
Cool.
On closer inspection, you can see we've got a brand new carburetor, which is lovely to see. That appears to be, from what I can tell, I'll take the needle out. And we can see that that's an AEM needle. So that tells me that this is a brand new carburetor at some point off of a Sprite Mini, which is a 1275 engine. So having looked at that and the fueling curve, we're just about right at 2000 and 3000 RPM, then we go a bit lean after that. So what we're going to do is modify this needle rather than sell the customer a new one, and get this one dialed in. And then that'll be done. So it's just a quick job.
Wow.
Timing doesn't look too bad. So this is one of these that's surprisingly okay. If you see what I mean. You know, from such a poor start in terms of where it was, actually it weren't too bad at all. So you've done the right, you know, by looking at my videos, you've gone through the ignition system, you fitted all the right bits. The only things that you haven't done is
set the carburetor right.
But you know, no amount of video is going to do that, because I'll tell you, if I do a video on it, it'll only be all right for the car that I did it on.
Yeah.
And that's what people make mistakes. It's like, oh, that will suit everything. No, don't worry that way. It'll only suit the one that I'm demonstrating on. And that's why they have to be tuned to get the best out of them. But yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, it's lovely. It's all good. Love seeing it when it's all nice, good condition.
Oh, good. I'm glad I made your day.
Right. Well, the one, funny enough, the one I'm seeing this afternoon's got the same carburetor with the same needle. It's the 1275 Sprite. It's the one that carb come from.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh.
Yeah, good. You happy so far?
Yeah, dead pleased so far, yeah. Yeah. I mean, just the fact it idles below 1,000.
You're still going. Look at that. It idles.
Yeah.